After a man is asked to house sit for his boss, he becomes determined to get closer to the boss's daughter, but events keep unfolding that stop him from achieving his goal. The movie starts with two friends, Tom and Paul, who work at the Midnight Owl Publishing Company. Tom is disheartened with his job, as he's been working there for a year without any promotion. Despite having numerous creative ideas for the company, he refrains from sharing them due to his fear of his intimidating boss, Jack. Adding complexity to Tom's life is the fact that Jack has a beautiful daughter named Lisa, whom Tom secretly admires. Lisa often travels with them to the office via metro. One day, Paul encourages Tom to muster up the courage to talk to Lisa. Hesitantly, Tom sits beside her in the metro, but the moment turns awkward when a woman carrying a baby approaches. Tom offers his seat to her, but as the train jerks, he stumbles and falls onto the woman. Lisa witnesses this embarrassing moment. Trying to regain composure, Tom sits back near Lisa, but his briefcase accidentally opens, spilling a magazine with suggestive content. This leaves Tom feeling humiliated in front of her. Upon reaching the office, Jack's assistant, Audrey, informs Tom that Jack wants to see him. Inside Jack's office, Tom witnesses Jack harshly scolding an employee for presenting an unproductive idea, ultimately firing him. Nervously, Tom decides against sharing his own ideas, fearing a similar fate. Later, when Tom casually comments on the bitterness of his coffee, Jack abruptly fires Audrey, accusing her of poor performance. Later, outside the office, Lisa approaches Tom and asks if he has plans, mentioning she wants to attend a party. Excited, Tom agrees, only to realize later that Lisa lied. Instead of taking him to a party, she leaves him at her house, claiming she has to attend an event with her boyfriend Hans. Jack, preparing to leave for a business trip, instructs Tom to take care of his beloved pet owl, OJ. Jack warns Tom sternly, stating that if anything goes wrong, there will be severe consequences. Once alone in the house, Tom begins to unwind by watching videos of Lisa, but his peace is interrupted by a man named Red, who barges in claiming to be Jack's son. Red says he came to collect a TV guide but ends up staying, irritating Tom with his antics. Before leaving, Red hands Tom a packet, instructing him to pass it to Jack's friends when they arrive. Unbeknownst to Tom, the packet contains flour as a decoy, with the real drugs flushed down the toilet by Red. Shortly after, Audrey arrives at the house with her boyfriend, hoping to plead with Jack for her job back. Tom informs her Jack isn't home, but she insists on staying and even helps herself to the kitchen. Tom struggles to get rid of them, but Audrey's boyfriend eventually storms out after a fight. Audrey, with nowhere else to go, persuades Tom to let her stay for the night. Tom realizes he forgot to give OJ water and hastily offers water from the toilet flush. Meanwhile, the drug dealer, TJ, arrives to collect the packet. Tom innocently hands over the flour, believing it's the intended delivery. Later, Tom attempts to feed live mice to OJ, but the mice escape and create chaos in the house. To make matters worse, OJ, intoxicated from the drug-laced toilet water, escapes. Fearing Jack's wrath, Tom chases OJ into a neighbor's yard, where an elderly man mistakes Tom for a thief and threatens him with a gun. Tom manages to disarm the man and returns to the house, where he discovers Audrey has invited 3 friends over for a party. Frustrated, Tom demands everyone leave, but chaos ensues. Lisa returns unexpectedly, revealing she broke up with Hans because she never truly liked him and only dated him to please her father. As Lisa heads to the bathroom, Tom notices a mouse in her bag. In his attempt to remove it, he accidentally grabs her underwear, and the mouse ends up in his pant. Lisa walks in and misunderstands the situation, but Tom explains, clearing the air between them. Their conversation takes a romantic turn, and Lisa begins to dance seductively to a romantic song. She teases Tom about being gay, a misconception planted by her father. Shocked, Tom clarifies that he isn't gay and admits his feelings for her. This confession pleases Lisa, and the two share a kiss. Downstairs, TJ confronts Tom about the fake drugs, accusing him of deception. Amid the commotion, Hans arrives trying to win Lisa back, but Tom informs him Lisa has moved on. Meanwhile, OJ is spotted again, and Tom follows the bird into another house. The residents mistake him for their daughter's date, leading to an awkward situation that ends with Tom being kicked out. Returning home, Tom learns from Audrey that her friend Tina needs help checking a potential health issue. Reluctantly, Tom assists, but the situation takes a comedic turn when Lisa walks in and misinterprets the scene. Meanwhile, TJ attempts to rob Jack's safe. Tom, trying to be brave, uses the unloaded gun to intimidate TJ, but it backfires. Audrey suggests spiking TJ's drink with a sleeping pill. However, the plan goes awry when both Tom and TJ consume the spiked drink, causing TJ to experience severe side effects. Chaos escalates as Julia, the neighbor's daughter, arrives injured, leaving bloodstains wherever she rests. Red and Julia hit it off while Tom discovers Audrey's friends digging a grave in the garden, mistakenly believing TJ is dead. Lisa learns about Red's forbidden presence and OJ's disappearance. As Tom tries to explain, TJ resurfaces and threatens Lisa with a gun. Tom, unaware the gun now contains bullets, bravely confronts TJ. Red intervenes, knocking TJ unconscious. Impressed by Tom's courage, Lisa becomes more affectionate. However, Jack begins calling, forcing Tom to leave to pick him up. Lisa and the others work to restore the house to its original state. On the way back, OJ attacks Tom, causing him to lose control of the car. Meanwhile, the police arrive at the house due to complaints from neighbors. Audrey's friends shift the blame onto Tom, and the police discover Hans attempting a dramatic, albeit failed, suicide attempt. The commotion peaks when Tom's car crashes into the house. Jack arrives, furious at the state of his home. The police arrest Tom, but Red confesses his drug deal scheme, revealing how the drugs ended up in the toilet, which OJ drank from. Jack's owl reappears, perched on a tree, prompting Jack to climb after it. Overhearing Lisa and Red's conversation from the tree, Jack realizes his neglectful behavior toward his children. This epiphany leads him to vow to change, but a slip causes him to fall and injure himself. The next day, Red bails Tom out of jail, and together they return to Jack's house. Jack, now reformed, apologizes to everyone and reinstates all the employees he had fired. He also promotes Tom, acknowledging his potential. The film concludes with Tom and Lisa happy together, and the office restored to harmony.